Well, hello everybody, and welcome. Hello everybody. Oh, I gotta mute that.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
I'm, I'm actually checking it because it's delayed. So this is like a process you got to kind of get used to. So this is my first stream. So give you know, give me a little bit here. I'm old and it's technology.
I ain't giving you nothing, man. Stupid.
You didn't even let me bring you in with a theme song. God.
I don't need a theme song.
Yes, you do. I got to introduce you. Everybody, like all five maybe people that are going to be in here. Like this is my buddy Kurt. Kurt and I have been friends for like 41 years. And I even like in my teens made him a theme song even before he got into anything where he'd need a theme song. And his song goes, and he's a big dumb dummy with the big dumb dummy, and the big dumb dummy is dumb. And the big dumb dummy is a big dumb dummy, and the big dumb dummy is dumb. So the big dumb dummy is a big dumb dummy, and the big dumb dummy is dumb.
Anytime, man.
And
Anytime.
the best part is when he did his little dance to it, he looked like a bobblehead.
Fuck you.
I've never seen anybody that can be a perfect bobblehead except for Kurt.
Oh God. Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Kurt. Those who know Dave, for any amount of time, you should know who I am. If not, then hey, how are you? How you doing? What's up? Okay.
Kurt and I like are definitely a pair. We're like the real life Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble to look at because he's big, dumb, and tall, and
You're short, blonde, and stupid.
witty. I'm the witty one.
Oh,
So,
is that what it is?
yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you sorted that out for me.
So am I, because you're the big dumb dummy.
Uh, it's better than I thought you were. Real honest to God, I thought you were gonna play real American.
No. Actually, I wouldn't like because you'll get copyright strikes for just
Oh
about
yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
on
You don't
here.
you don't need that. So
So I made sure like all my TV shit was off, all the TVs out in the other room that were loud. I made sure those were turned down. Like, yeah, I'm not getting hit with a copyright strike.
nope, I don't blame you. They're work hard to put out content and get it taken away. What the hell?
Oh yeah, this is definitely hard work, man. I'm like
Well,
sweating,
okay. So another thing,
having trouble catch my breath.
you okay? You need to sit down and rest for a minute. It's fine. Don't get up. I got this.
Hey Kurt, put your finger in this.
No,
Uh,
no, I'm not put. See, fool me once, shame on me.
So what's been going on, brother?
Nothing. Just hanging out. For those who don't know, I live in Kokomo, Indiana. Um,
You poor guy.
yeah, currently, I think I read this right. It's the uh, 12th city in America with the highest crime rate right now.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And I live kind of like downtown. About I don't know 4 or 5 blocks from downtown, I guess. And
If you work a little harder, you might be the 11th.
I mean, I need to move on up to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Hmm.
Wheezy.
Someday be 10th.
I mean, you with you with your breathing problems, we just gonna call you Wheezy.
Oh, that was ready. Go ahead and make fun of my disabilities.
Oh please, this is gonna get worse as it drags on for me.
Yeah, I told her so.
Totoso, you suck, dude. I mean, hey Kurt, do you need to call a tow truck? Oh,
So yeah, seriously, like what good stuff have you been watching?
let's see. Well, I tried starting the new Lord of the Rings series that's out on Amazon Prime,
Okay.
and I got through the first episode. I started the second episode. It didn't. I really wasn't feeling that. So then I saw this other show that I was looking at called The Wheel of Time.
Okay.
And the only reason why I looked in that is because it's got Rosalind Pike in it, and I absolutely adore her.
I have no idea who she is.
I couldn't name a movie that you would probably know her from either. So, but I like her, and she's stuff and junk.
Yeah.
What I mean, and college football. I'm watching college football.
Yeah. There you go. I watched. Man, my watching the football this week, like the NFL and stuff. Uh, Highly disappointed.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, look, the Lions. Okay, so the first half of that game was not great at all, and they came back out and they came within 3 points. I mean, in Philadelphia, that's for me. I'm happy with that.
yeah, I think my disappointment was on Thursday with the game. That was kind of horrible. Buffalo and the Rams.
I didn't catch that. I didn't even see the score.
Yeah, Stafford looked horrible in that. Well, actually, both quarterbacks looked horrible, but the Bills just tore up the Rams.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Huh.
and of course that really hit me in the fantasy football because my quarterback only ended up with 7 points, which is super low because usually they're the ones you count on for the big points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's unless you're like got a heavy tight end team, and you got them big fast guys. Like I knew guys who were doing the fantasy football when they had Megatron. They
Mm-hmm.
they knew that they were going to run the scorecard up big time with him.
I usually don't have trouble. Just like when your quarterback doesn't do well, you usually have a shitty week. I
Uh,
But I still had like Cooper Cup, who had for a wide receiver had a lot of points, and I had Kareem Hunt, who really did well this week. And so I did decent. If my quarterback would have did well, I would have beat the other team that I was playing.
yeah,
So, but it happens.
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers had a shit week too.
I play a fantasy league on Sunday. It's called Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
and I'm really having a good time with this, especially being able to play it online. And we've got like let's see, there's 6 in our party plus our dungeon master, so we're stacked up pretty good. And we're I mean anybody. This is nerd speak, so I mean sorry.
So what kind of character you got?
He is a furbolg, which is he's kind of from the forest. He's about 8 feet tall.
Okay, so basically you.
Right. He's big, furry, and he's a ranger. So he's good with a bow and arrow, and he's good for foraging and hunting and all that stuff.
Okay, so he was you until we got to the bow and arrow.
Right. Hey, I could live off the land if it was dotted with fast food and grocery stores.
As long as you could watch cooking shows, you'd be okay.
That's right. If somebody points me to the tree that grows the sandwiches, then I'll be fine.
You're so stupid.
And I mean, yeah, I guess I do still watch some cooking show. It's mostly YouTube. I like watching like the Korean street food and the Japanese and like all the faraway cultures and stuff. Like I'm watching this gorgeous woman from Norway cook every week, and I'm just like, I don't know what looks better, her or the food that she's putting out.
Well, because of my age and like I'm tired all the time, I'd probably be more happy with the food.
Right. I mean, We need to get you a special car.
A special car.
That is just a bed.
Yeah,
Okay, so you drive from the bed,
yeah,
and that then you can go get your food, and
right.
then you can drive back home and fall asleep in your driveway.
Yeah.
See,
And as we said, you just need a tow service.
that's shut up.
uh,
You said you were funny. That's not funny.
it is to me.
Stupid. Golly. It's been. I think. It's been 6 years since I've been back home.
Has it really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I left in 2016.
oh, yeah.
I GTFO'd out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, I think the last time you stopped by here was a couple months after my mom passed.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, Sting.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
6 years. Yeah, because Luke and I came up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess maybe what? How long has your mom been gone? 5 years?
No. She passed in 2016.
So it's 6 years. Yeah, yeah.
It'll be almost 7 years.
Yeah, because I moved back down here, and then I started driving truck again. Luke and I were teaming, and then I found out about your mom, and we got a load to Michigan so I could come and see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, vaguely. I don't have many brain cells left, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl. James Brown, I bet the theory you.
So, Kurt, I gotta
So,
ask,
so
what is
Dave,
the greatest song that's ever been written?
Safety Dance, Men Without Hats.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
I didn't have to think about that. I knew that.
Yeah. And the greatest movie ever made?
That would be Night at the Roxbury.
Oh, you're wrong.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say Napoleon Dynamite, but I knew you'd shoot that down.
No, that's also wrong. The greatest movie ever made.
Man.
No. The Empire Strikes Back. I was going through TV one time and it said the greatest story ever told, so I went to turn it on. And it was some movie about some dude, man. And I'm like, no, that's not The Empire Strikes Back.
Some dude doing dude stuff.
Yeah, some dude, and they put him on a cross and all this shit. Like, yeah, that's not The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh no. He did not just go there. What is? I'm sorry.
And then, oh my god, another time. This is for real too, man.
I'm listening.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the name. Shit. Now I can't even remember the name of the movie.
Well, see,
Really fucked me up.
that's what fucking getting old does to you.
I know it.
I tell you.
Crossroads. So I see.
Yeah.
So I'm going through the channels and it shows Crossroads, and I'm like, all right, I can watch Ralph Macchio play guitar and battle Steve Vai and like. So I turned to it. That's goddamn Britney Spears movie, and she didn't even play guitar.
Oh.
There was not one guitar battle in that fucking movie.
You're like, what the shit is this? Wow, you had to have been disappointed.
I was like, this is some bullshit, man.
It's like, who even told her she could sing? Did she get a second opinion?
Oh man. And I'm like, couldn't they get that shit for like false advertising?
Well, I mean, technically no, because I believe the only way that works is you can't call it the same movie name in the same decade. I think I read that somewhere. So, like, if the movie was made in 1990, they wouldn't be able to call it another Crossroad movie until 2000.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I think I read that. You'll have to excuse me. I'm a little medicated right now too. So,
You're a little stupid. So we already knew that part.
well, you're a lot stupid.
No, you.
Oh, look, man, you stand up when you're talking. Oh, sorry.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know. I know you're gonna say, "Don't get short with me, Frodo."
I'm not saying you're short, but when it rains, you're the last to know.
Yeah, you're saying I'm short. Of course you are. Because you're cruel.
Pole vaulting over mouse turds with a toothpick.
You're freaking cruel.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So what? All right.
So fun fact, everybody.
Yeah.
Dave and I used to be on an internet radio show together as well, a couple actually.
Not as a couple. We were on a couple.
Yeah, we were on a couple. Well, okay, we were on a couple of radio shows together. Okay, so let's just clear that up. We had multiple co-hosts on these shows with us, but so we're no stranger to, talking at people on the internet. That's what we do.
We're no strangers to talking to nobody. I think I get that from my dad.
Your dad.
I remember he'd be sitting there, he'd be working on something, man, and he'd be talking to it, and you're like, "Dad, who are you talking to?" "Oh, I'm just talking to myself." Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but as long as you don't answer yourself, that's okay. You
But he would.
start carrying on full-length conversations with yourself, man.
And then, so we get calls, man. I need somebody to come out and look at my stove or my TV, or are you going to send that guy that talks to himself? Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of our repairman. I remember the first time I walked into your dad's workshop there, I just stopped, and I'm like, console TVs piled to the ceiling and dishwashers, and I'm like, what the hell is this place? Your dad sticks his head out from behind a pile. Oh, hi, what are you doing?
Yeah, it sucked then, because like he was doing the service calls on the road and the shit in the shop. So of course that piled up, like, because they try to get the ones out on the road done first. And then when people start bitching about the shit that was in the shop taking too long.
Yeah, there was, and they weren't, they definitely weren't going to hire another technician.
Oh, shit.
It was hard enough. It was hard enough to keep me working.
Oh, man.
Yeah, those are, fun times. Fun times.
Oh, we did. We had a lot of fun times between that and just everything in general, man.
Yep. And let's see. So, when did you and I start jamming together as a band?
Oh God, it had to be.
I'm thinking like 83.
No, it had to be after that, because it wasn't. I'd say you were 15, so
80. So 84, 85.
Yeah, 80. I know in 85 we were, because that's when you had the Nova.
No, that was 86.
Okay.
85 is the year of the accident.
Okay, so it had to be 85.
Right. So after the accident, I think summertime is when we started jamming.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, summer of 85. So we were zircon encrusted tweezers
or some shit. I couldn't even tell you.
We know that we called ourselves AOR.
Yeah.
Associates of Rock.
Yeah, because that's just a killer name, man. That strikes fear in the hearts of everyone.
Yes, it does. We're Associates of Rock. We'll just stand over here and you can walk right past us. It's fine. We're not really rock, but we know them.
We're the Associates.
And it's like they're the senior partner. We're just kind of the junior partner in all this.
Yeah. Can I play my electric tuba for you?
Heavy metal? Weighty brass, man. Give me a break. Oh my god. Jamming out on the front lawn. Everybody loved it. Except for my mother.
Yeah, they pull in the driveway. What the hell are you doing?
Like, you want to play? You go in the house and do that. I'm like, but everybody likes it.
I know that. I think that's the only time I've ever heard my mom get in the house instead of get the hell out of here.
There's like, what are you doing in the house? Get out! She turned into Arnold Schwarzenegger. You've been in here too long. Get out!
You are a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Oh man.
Crazy.
She was a little ball of fire.
Your mom?
Yeah.
I loved your mom to death. What I loved is she never minced words. She told you exactly what was on her mind.
Yeah.
She'd come out. You guys are being too loud. Shut the fuck up.
I remember my brother sitting in his room and he's got his stereo blasting and it's like all the way up. And my mom comes in, she's like, Michael, that's too loud. The neighbors are gonna complain. And he's like, what? She's like, your stereo's too loud. He's like, hey mom, sorry, I can't hear you. My stereo's too loud.
Oh. I'm sure he got the look.
He could get away with shit like that because number one, that's pretty goddamn funny.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, it is kind of funny. Now, if I'd have tried to do some shit like that with my mom, she'd have thrown my stereo out the window.
Oh man. Oh, Mike always had the nicest shit too, man. He fucking, I don't know how he hustled the money, but he would, and he'd get like a really nice stereo. He still does that shit today, man. His stereo's like top of the line.
I just listen to shit on my laptop and run it through my TV. That's how I listen. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm doing right now.
You're listening to us on your TV. That's correct.
Well, no. I'm not listening. I mean, I'm here and now in this conversation. I just, do you have numbers as to how many listeners you got?
I do. Right now, I probably got like 2, maybe 3.
3 listeners? Hey,
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
Woohoo! But that'll go up and down depending on how long we are. Especially like it's just the first one, so.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to continue to do this, like Tuesday nights or whatever, I mean.
Well, my goal is, like, I wanted to introduce you because, like, you're somebody I'd like to kind of have regularly on here, but I'd like to start doing like games on here.
Sure.
Online games, like maybe a Uno or Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? A Trivial Pursuit, or there's a game called Quiplash.
Yeah, you've been telling me about that.
Yeah, any of the Jackbox games, like I know you've heard of You Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
That's a Jackbox game.
Oh, okay.
And there's just like a ton of games I'd like to just, because it's shit you do at home and have fun. And when you're with your friends, you all make jokes while you're playing these games.
Right. So, and I mean, I can be funny on occasion.
What? Mostly because you're stupid, and so it's kind of funny.
See, there you go, trying to hurt my feelings again. What's wrong with you?
It shouldn't hurt your feelings. It'll make me laugh.
What?
They got one too. This Jackbox games. It's called Drawful, and so they give you a prompt, and you try to draw it, and the other contestants try to guess what you drew.
See, I'd bail right there because I am no fucking artist, man.
That's kind of the point. You're trying to draw with your finger on either your phone or on the computer, so almost everybody's going to draw horribly. And so the guesses are like, and there's one prompt that's right, and that's from the game, but everybody's trying to guess what yours is when, and it's fucking hilarious.
Huh.
And y'all vote on the guesses to see who guessed right. And so, say you drew a picture of, let's say, Uncle Sam, and I couldn't tell what it is, and I looked at it and I said a pedo, and so other people voted for pedo. I'd get points for that,
Oh, okay.
but you get more points if you guess the right answer.
Cool. Well, I
So
mean,
I could guess the right answer, plus I get the points for people guessing my answer.
right. So then I would try to get people to guess my answer.
Right. So you being the one that drew it, you try to get as many people to guess it right as possible,
Yeah.
by drawing. It's a fucking hilarious game.
So I should probably save this StreamYard.com. Or do you have to? You're gonna have to send me a link every week, right?
Every time I'll have to send you a link because it'll be a different link each time.
Okay.
And
Well,
I can send it to, like, I could even post it in the chat or whatever, like, and have people come up. So I mean,
yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Do like an audience participation.
well, that's part of also the Jackbox game. Is you get the people that are playing it, and then the audience can also vote on the shit too.
Well, I meant more like along the lines of like whoever's listening to the stream.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have that because I know a bunch of people that'll come in randomly, and every once in a while I'll pull one of them up just because I know they're kind of humorous and.
I mean, good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So let me
Let you what?
let me like that. So you get a like on the video.
All right, I got a like.
2 likes.
Now let's make it 3. I liked it now too. I like but people will be able to watch this throughout the week too, or whenever. So
Yeah. Mickey said she's gonna listen tomorrow.
cool.
Let's see. Today, Dave, hope you've been doing good. I play Jackbox games. They got good ones. A lot of fun online. It's fun. Okay. I'm caught up.
Boy, look at you go.
Yeah.
And you can also, respond to people in the chat. So
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I got to get back to. I mean, I don't have my internet entertainment chops back yet. I mean, I gotta build back into being able to do all that crazy shit. I mean, you were I was waiting, dude. And it sucks that I missed it, but I was waiting for the introduction for you to, and so I was just gonna wait and then go, hey,
what were you gonna hey ya?
like you used to do for Above the Mat.
Oh hey yeah.
Hey,
What's up? What's up?
what's up? What's up?
What's up?
That's what's up. Yeah, fucking die.
For choose.
Private, let's see, comments, anything over here? Oh, okay. So they can post comments over here.
Well, they can't see it in the StreamYards. That's something separate from us. Just
Okay, yeah, because I can see all the YouTube comments over here on Boneyard.
at Boneyard, yes.
Mm-hmm. But I can't. Now I can't comment though. I can just read them.
Oh, now see,
I'm not logged in. That's why.
You're so dumb.
Whatever. Shut up. Nobody even likes you.
You're gonna make me cry.
You're fat and stupid.
God, these fries are good.
Linda, can I get a plate of fish heads, please?
Oh my God, yeah, that's something that when you were cooking at Bev's place. How'd you know Dave was there? Because you'd hear "Wheel in the Sky" come up on the
Yep,
jukebox.
that's it. Oh, Dave's here. All right. That was great too because I had that speaker in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was like, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
Ain't that a shit though? That now you go to a restaurant, nobody's got a goddamn jukebox.
Nobody. That shit just died right out, man. And what sucks here is there's a guy. He's probably, let's see, now for me, he's probably, I don't know, about a mile and a half away. He sells and services jukeboxes.
Yeah.
And
And people just put them in their homes.
not a restaurant in town has one. Not
Yep.
one.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, remember the days we could go to Pizza Hut, get a personal pan pizza, throw money in the jukebox, and get a game of Galaga going.
Oh man, Gallagher.
We had Galaga at Bev's too.
I only remember the Mrs. Pac-Man for some reason.
Let's see, Miss Pac-Man. I believe, yeah, because
Tabletop Miss Pac-Man, because Floyd and shit. I would play that shit all the time.
yep, but yeah, Bev had Miss Pac-Man, but then whoever she was vendoring for that, they came in and took Pac-Man and put Galaga in.
Yeah, for some reason I don't remember. Oh, probably because I didn't play it like I did the Miss Pac-Man.
I did. Jesus, if I wasn't busy, you could bet I was pumping quarters in that game. I'm like, prep work's done, cleanup's done, ain't nobody eating nothing. Time to go drop some money.
Oh man.
Man,
I know. I remember going there and Bev be like, "Oh, you're here enough. You can get your own goddamn coffee."
yeah,
Like what? Okay.
yeah, hey, great. So, do I get a discount for serving myself?
No.
I certainly wouldn't have left a fucking tip. Get your own coffee. Oh, you want a tip? Don't bet on the fifth horse in a third race.
Yeah, she'd be sitting there reading her paper, man. So she wasn't getting up.
Oh well, and me and or Joe back in the kitchen, just prepping shit and getting ready for bar rush and whew, man, that was a long time ago.
And I remember coming in there and Joe's like, "Hey, man, do these dishes for me." Okay. He's like, I'll make you a hamburger and fries. I'm like, all right. All I had to do was pretty much load the dishwasher.
Oh, dude, we never, and I would do the same thing too. Like Terry would come in. I'm like, hey Terry, do up them dishes for 2 hours, man, and I'll feed you.
Shit, I didn't even have to do them for 2 hours. I just sprayed some fucking dishes off, put them in the dishwasher, and then boom, that was it.
Yeah, but see, I think Terry liked doing it because it gave him purpose. I mean, you had a job.
I wonder what that dude's doing now.
Who?
Terry.
Oh, Frog Boy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Last I was in town, like 2016. I caught up with Joe, and Terry was with him, obviously. So he was drawing disability, still living in Lakeport. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, after Joe and Lucy passed, Joe and all the fucking boys except for Floyd took over the Joe's house.
Joe and Chris and Jamie
Yeah.
took over the house.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
And then the house that they had behind there, I guess that burned down.
The one that Floyd used to live in?
Yeah.
That was Joe and Lucy's original house.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Man, that's going way back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that driveway was something, man. They had that's like driving through the goddamn Appalachian Mountains going through that driveway.
and then
True.
Joe Senior would get pissed at Floyd because Floyd drove on the grass on the other side of the house. We got a driveway. He said that ain't a driveway. He said that's like the surface of the moon.
Oh my God, it's a nasty ass divots, and no matter what you did.
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna fill that with dirt this year. Lucy just shake her head. She's like, "You tried that 5 times before."
Yeah, there wasn't anything you were gonna do to stop that from being nasty.
Eroded, yeah. That whole driveway was just eroded.
Uh,
Oh, that was fun. Good. That was good times. I mean, when Floyd and I were living out there in the camper.
I was telling somebody about that one time. I was staying the night there, and I went up. I went to go outside to take a whiz, and I opened the door, and there's a goddamn buck sitting right there, right at the door. And I'm like, and I fucking face to face with him, and he starts like, holy shit.
Don't bite my dick off.
Oh God,
man, I'm telling you what, just it's funny that we reminisce and I mean, just like think, hi, yeah, dude, did 41 years we've been friends.
I know. How can I tolerate you that long? I mean,
see now whose feelings are hurt, huh?
Not mine.
Yeah, no shit. And then you act all wounded and surprised when I retort. You're like, how dare you?
Oh, shit.
That's crazy good. So I think, therefore I am. I mean, if you're going to do, if you're going to continue doing like this, we're us talking back and forth thing, like a night that we can't get a game together or whatever, you can always post something like, hey, you got anything specific that you want us to talk about? Just post it in the comments. I mean,
yeah, they
I mean, I'll even do a little bit of research on the subject. I know. Don't get up. I got this.
They honestly, like, the games is when I can find more people to do it. Like the Quiplash game, I want at least 6 people before I'll play that. And so, but like, I'm guessing Uno you could probably do with a lot of those games you could do with 4 people.
You could, I mean, Uno you could even get away with 3. It won't be as exciting, but you could do it. I mean,
And
hell,
the nice part about playing Uno that way is you can't make up your own silly rules like draw 74.
Yeah, I mean, Uno posted this thing on Facebook about this guy's like, if you get hit with a draw 4, you can throw another draw 4 on there, and the other person has to draw 8. Uno replied, "No, you can't do that, Steve, and you're a shitty person for suggesting it."
I know my brother used to do that shit to us, man. Like, that dude would always like win at games. I think my aunt, he learned that shit from my Aunt Joyce, because she'd always change the rules of a game to benefit her, so she'd always win. Or she had like super amazing memory, so she bought the Trivial Pursuit game, and before she played it with any of us, she she memorized all the goddamn answers.
Jesus. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of you and me playing SmackDown on my PlayStation, and you picked Brock Lesnar every time. Big back hit, body.
No. That was WCW, and it was Scott Steiner. It wasn't Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, Scott Steiner. Big back hit.
Yeah. Power bomb.
You couldn't get away from it. I was like, well, fuck, he got a hold of me. I guess I'll just take the loss.
Might as well not even try, because my hand will get tired, and like, even though your hand should never get tired. I mean,
hey man, that comes with old age. Hi, yeah. Um,
Your one arm had a forearm the size of your thigh.
I'm looking like Popeye. Wow, son, what do you? Hey, look, mind your business. All right,
Uh,
I got a shake weight. Leave me alone.
I'd say uh,
A
not much weight, a lot of shake.
lot of shake. I like to turn doorknobs a lot.
Uh, my, my arm has good cardio.
The rest of my body, not so much.
Uh,
Eat my dick like it owes me money. Oh,
uh,
jeez. What are you doing in there, son? Oil in the baseball glove, Dad. I'm going blind.
uh,
I don't think the younger generation ever got any of that. Like, you know, the the code words for fucking whackety smackety, you know? It's like oil in the baseball glove, going blind, pulling your putt, you know. We had to be creative when we were younger.
right, right. Oh,
What
so
are you doing?
you said you were watching some new shit on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Uh, when you get done with that, look up a show called Summer Heights High.
Okay. Ooh, that reminds me too. Have you watched
No,
the book of Boba Fett yet?
yeah,
Oh my god, that was so
when it
good.
first came out,
That was so good.
and then you can also on well, there's one on Netflix by the same guy, the same creator of that Summer Heights High, called Lunatics.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Did you did you finish Shorzy?
Yeah, yeah. The day it came out, I watched the whole thing.
Me too. Fuck you, Shorzy. For what?
Yeah, I can't wait for next letter, Kenny.
Yeah,
Probably
that should be coming December, right?
usually.
Yeah, usually around Christmas they do the letter Kenny, and then what they do was summer for Shorzy.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to keep him busy.
Well, I think they did the season, last season and this season of Letterkenny all in one shot. So
Yeah,
filming it because they had a long time to film it.
yeah, they did, and they're only putting out like 6 or 7 episodes now.
Right.
So, but yeah, if the people who are listening or listen at a later date, if you don't know what Letterkenny is or Shorzy, I implore you to go look that shit up because it's hilarious.
It's on Hulu, and if you're in Canada, it's on Crave.
Yep. So you're picking stones with your buddy the other day. I am a decade behind in pop culture. We were, well, I mean, like Dave and I playing in bands. Like it's funny because I hear these groups now that are doing like "Talk Dirty to Me" by Poison. Do you know how sick I was of doing that fucking song?
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, pop. I think we're a decade behind in pop culture too. Like, but we get. I'll come across the show just by accident. So, like that Letterkenny one, that was by accident. I think
not, I'm definitely glad that you pointed that. You're like, hey, do you like Trailer Park Boys? I said, yeah. You're like, well, you're gonna love this. Oh yeah,
yeah, because it's way funnier.
I think so. I
Oh my
definitely think so. And then All Meat Pizza says, hey, Dave-O, my Michigan bro.
Not sure who that is, but cool name.
Piece of respect, all meat pizza. All right. See, I'm getting the swing of this. I even posted something in the chat.
Yeah, it took you picked it up way quicker than I did because it. I've been on this damn thing for a long time and like, uh,
Well, I'm over in the chat room on YouTube.
yeah,
So I mean, I I'm, I'm checking it all out. It's a good time. This has been a riot, man. Just you know,
yeah, just reminiscing and shit.
yeah.
Because I
And
know if I was
everybody,
on the if I was on the phone, you'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna head out
I
now.
don't like having the phone next to my head. And speakerphone on my phone sounds like shit.
Your speakerphone on my phone sound like shit.
Hey, you know what? Go fuck yourself with a rusty trombone, okay?
Such language.
Much love, Dave the Gardener.
Ah, now I know. Now I know. Cool name. Uh, yeah, they're from closer to the middle of the state.
Closer to the heart.
Yeah, well, closer to Lansing, and
Oh.
between Lansing and Flint. So
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I know the region, obviously. Is it in Lapeer
no,
County or St. Clair County?
neither. I
Neither.
said between Flint and Lansing.
Oh, Flint and Lansing. For some reason, I thought you said Port Huron and Flint.
Oh my God!
Oh, shut up.
Now it's your ears too.
Yeah, now it's, I mean, huh? I can't see very well through my ears. Da, da, da. When hovering cursor over comment can hit plus sign and comment comes up on screen.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's on you. That's not on me. So if you're on the StreamYard side, you hover over a comment and hit plus.
And then I hit show like that. See that?
Oh yeah.
Now I just got to learn how to put like photos and shit up in here. I know I can do it, but
Oh, okay. That's nifty. That is nifty. And I watch some YouTube channels too where like ham radio related stuff, and I watch them do this. Put like comments up on the display screen. I'm like, that's kind of cool. I wonder how they do that. Well, now I know.
yeah. And now,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I'm guessing that little bubble takes it off. Nope, that didn't take it off. Okay.
That's that is really kind of cool. Can I take it off my screen? No, but I can
No,
make the whole thing full screen though. I don't want to do that.
your face is a full screen.
Your mom is a full screen. Oh, okay. Well, see, all meat pizza. It just I don't even
She,
know why. Huh?
she's saying it on purpose
That's
because
what I.
I brought it up. And I'm like, yeah, somebody's gonna question me when they're like, Kurt spelled CURT, not KURT.
It's a play on words.
Yeah,
It, and that capital C should not be a capital C.
unless it's at the beginning of a sentence. Grandma, please.
Yeah, well, Kurt. Kurt, you are not.
Shut up, Grandma, please.
You're the grandma police. You're the Jello sheriff of the house.
Hey, you got them knickers
I'm sorry. What?
with your moo.
I'm pretty sure. God, see, here I am all wanting to sing uh, uh, lyrics wrong, but you know what? I can't do that here. I can't. I can't do that here. That,
Pretty
that
much can, as long as it's not racist. Then I don't
well,
give a
I mean, got a black magic woman. I'm not singing
Oh
it the
yeah,
other way.
yeah. Well, dude, I was like 5 years old and I hear that song, and don't ask me how I knew what the fuck a jacuzzi was either. But I probably because jacuzzis were pretty popular in the '70s. But
They were big
yeah,
time popular in the
so
70s.
I honestly thought the Santana song was "I Have a Black in My Jacuzzi" because that's what I heard.
So did I tell you? So I'm jamming with Funk and Mayhem out here,
Yeah.
and we're doing "Wish You Were Here" by
Okay.
Pink Floyd. Did I tell you this story already?
Uh, and it's a polka.
No.
Oh.
So instead of because the video shows pictures of different things throughout the song,
Okay.
so you know, let's see, for a lead role in a cage,
Uh
Brett thought that they said Negro in a cage
huh. Wow.
because the picture in the video is an incarcerated man in a cage who is not the same color as me. I'm trying to be so politically correct here, but when he said that, I looked at him and I said, "What did you just say?"
I'm guessing that's why Brett is a bass player.
Yeah, well, I mean, so okay, you know what? No, you're a guitar player. Bingo Jet had a light on.
Again, I was 4 or 5 at the time.
There's a bathroom on the right.
Again,
Uh,
that's a big difference. Brett was an adult at the time, and he's a bass player. That explains a few things. If he was a drummer, I could just say it was the alcohol talking.
look, you know what? I don't even.
Did I ever tell you that joke? Wait. Did I ever tell you that joke? This drummer walks past a bar. Well, it could happen.
You know what the range of a guitar player is? Depends on how much arm strength you have.
Well, you still have that one arm that's particularly strong, so I'm sure you could do some distance with
That's my beating arm. Don't you worry about it.
that. As Richard said, hold me closer, Tony Danza.
That's right. I mean, we all have our things, you know. I forget. I'd have to. I don't even remember. There's one song I know that I fuck the lyrics up every time, but I can't think of it right off the head because, like I said, I'm self-medicated right now. So
Yeah, there was a ton of them. I like my hearing's never been the greatest, and I had to have all those friggin' ear surgeries when I was younger. So,
Yep.
of
Yep.
course, I misheard lyrics.
That's just. I mean, when I lost my shit when you told me the first, I was like, "I'm sorry. What the hell did you think that song was?" Did you just say Bingo Jet had a light on?
What the hell is a bingo jet?
I said, big old jet airliner. And you looked at me, you're like, I know that now.
or the Bee Gees, More Than a Woman. My sister, that was her favorite because I'd be singing that, and she'd be like, "What?" And she's like, "David, it's not 'Don't Let a Woman Ski.'" And I'm like, "No, that's what he's saying. Don't let a woman ski." Like, okay.
Golly. I mean, so let me tell you all the story.
All right, let's tell us. Okay.
About Mr. Sensitive over here, Dave Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
So we're jamming in his living room one day.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
had both read the paper that talked about Rick
Well,
Allen,
I read the papers like you
and
were
you
probably
told
told
me
about.
about it.
Yeah, because you're pretty stupid.
I didn't have access to the paper.
Because I was reading it.
Well, then you call me stupid. Anyway, so he tells me the story about Rick Allen, the drummer from Def Leppard, was in a pretty terrible car accident and he lost his left arm. So I got up from my drum set to go get a drink. Dave sits down behind my drums and he's looking at all the drums. He looks at my sticks, he picks one up in his hand, and he says, how the hell is he going to play? Shoves a stick in his mouth, starts banging his head, which in turn is beating the shit out of the snare drum. What the? Sir, you are not right.
I do that shit all the time. Hey,
Yeah,
speaking of
wonder
fun
if
shit to do.
I wonder if the city's hiring.
Oh, that was cold, man. but wait. I know
Wait.
this is an inside joke for me and probably a bunch of other people, but it's a great opportunity to give us something to talk about. What is the best excuse you've ever used for getting out of work?
The best excuse I've ever used for getting out of work?
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, hey, Monday I can't come in. I got COVID. Tuesday, I'm sorry, I can't come in. My aunt committed suicide. Wednesday, I'm sorry that somebody tried to break into my house. What's the best excuse you've ever had?
I want to say, I think because I worked that day with you at Marengo, and when the guy fell out of the bucket, and I think I called up to City Cab and said, hey, listen, I'm not going to be in tonight. I just watched the guy fall to his death.
But that was a real excuse, man. That's not a great excuse.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I've had bazillions. I don't know. Like my car is sick. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I can't come in. My dog ate my car keys. That's a great excuse.
Can't come in. My dog ate my car. Or you take a picture like I'm in the hospital. I don't feel good. And basically all it is you got earbuds stuffed in your nose to make it look nasal cannon.
And it's the same picture you used like 3 other times. Sorry, my grandma. I can't come in. My grandma just passed away. Didn't she pass away?
You got? Jesus, is this like the 5th time that's happened this year? Oh, well, we just found out last time she was just really, really sick.
She was. And then the next week you call in. I'm sorry, I can't come in. We were at my grandma's funeral. And she woke up. She wasn't really dead. And we're all kind of freaked out. So I can't come in.
I have definitely got some shit in my pants right now because of this. So I'm not going to be able to come in because, well, poop pants. That's not funny. It's my other grandma.
I remember doing that when I was younger. Somebody said something like, oh, yeah, well, your mom plays piano. And I'm like, hey, that shit ain't funny. My mom had both her arms amputated because of a car accident.
Let me tell you.
And I played this shit up. And the students started going, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. And I fucking busted out laughing.
Somebody got me when I was working at the Edison Inn for that. He was a sous chef named Brian Kaplinger. And he was like, I forget what somebody said, hey, man, Brian's mom was on the Tonight Show a couple of weeks ago playing piano. I said, really? He said, yeah, go ask him about it. I walked up. He says, hey, man, that's not funny. My mom had her fingers amputated. And I just sat there like, oh. So here's the thing. That fucked me up, but I stuck around. I got Floyd a job doing prep at the Thomas Edison Inn. I got him with the same joke with Brian Kaplinger. Floyd fucking quit.
He's like, this is bullshit, man.
That's what he's like, hey, man, that shit ain't funny. My mom loved it. Floyd looked at me and said, oh, my God. He turned and looked at me, took his apron off, and just walked out.
I remember I was working at Waltech Forgings, and there's a kid there named Richard, and he was the one that supervisor of the CNCs that were there. And they only had like 4 CNC machines, but so he wasn't super busy. And so anyways, I come back from getting ready to go back from my break, and he's like, hey, come here by my file cabinet. I'm like, all right. And he's like, I got this picture to show you. I'm like, okay. And there's a girl shitting on another chick, you know? And I'm like, what the fuck? This is gross, man. I'm like, why are you showing me this shit? So I look back at him. And during that time I looked at the picture, he took chocolate and rubbed it all over his face. I'm like, you're such a dickhead, man.
That's great. It's funny. Brett's mom, because I posted the link on Facebook. It said, David and I are hit the YouTube airwaves at 10. Here's the link. She said, what's it about? I'm going to post on it. I said, it's about an hour.
So far. Oh, man.
Yes, folks, this is, if you were sitting around a kitchen table with me and Dave, you'd hear the exact same thing right now. This is all we do. We talk about dumb shit. Well, we do.
Yeah, constantly sit there and laugh and
figure out something, you know.
Yeah, I'll post you a link to something and show me, like, let me know what games like seem kind of interesting to you.
Okay.
You know, as long as they're not fucking, you know, I'm talking more like board type games or trivia games and shit like that.
Yeah, that's
not shoot 'em up shit.
Okay. I mean, I'm down for that. Now, trivia. Okay, there's some things that I know. Music,
right.
You know, music.
Well, the point is not to be great at all this shit. The point is to have fun, and so
we both know that I'm not great at all this shit.
It doesn't matter. That's not the point. It's not to win the games. It's to have fun.
All Meat Pizza. Gotta run. Pizza is ready. Have a great live, David and Kurt. All Meat Pizza. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you.
I'll see you guys probably like 5 or 6 this morning.
Me.
Not you.
My fat ass will still be sleeping.
Oh, I'll be waking up and just like finishing like my updraft and shit. So, and waiting for it to kick in totally before I can lay back down.
You know, and I was talking to Mickey, and maybe it's just me, but it's like in the morning, it's weird because like if I wake up at 7 o'clock, have to use the bathroom, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll go get back into bed, and I'll try to go back to sleep. It may not work, but I'm committed to trying to go back to sleep. If I wake up at 9 o'clock, I get up, I turn the coffee pot on as I'm going to the bathroom because I know 9 o'clock I'm up. 8 o'clock is such a weird time for me because if I have to be up for anything, like make a phone call or whatever, and that's like, well, could I go back to sleep or should I get up? I mean, it's real, you know, it's a conundrum for me. 8 o'clock is just such a weird time. You okay? that make your brain fall out?
8 o'clock, man. It's like a time vortex for you.
Kind of, yeah. Because I can't commit to nothing. It's like, am I getting up or I'm going back to bed? Then I lay there and I gotta fucking fight myself.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I know I'll be up at this time, so I'll set appointments for around that time because I'll usually get up. And then because I did that, I won't be able to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does
I
that.
can never sleep before I have an appointment. So it's
well, and my brain, I've been a functioning insomniac for 20 some odd years. You know, like especially it was real bad when I was driving a truck. And you know,
that wasn't insomnia. That was meth, you dumbass.
No, this was long before meth.
Oh, the cocaine.
Did it? Yeah, well, I mean, it was after the cocaine, so yeah, probably. I don't know. I've had some chemical dependency issues in my lifetime, so just leave me alone. I'm over that shit now. Now I'm just
that's messed up.
Now I'm addicted to vape.
Ugh. Trying to be hard like fucking cherries.
I don't care. Yeah, hey, you know what? It's slightly better than cigarettes.
And next you're gonna be into fucking how do you like these candles? These scented candles.
All right, first of all, fuckwad, I don't have any sense of smell. Okay.
How do you like these scented candles?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn scented candles because I'm going to enjoy them fully.
Dumbass. Do the same with vapes. Can't fully enjoy them.
Why not? They taste good. Like right now, I'm vaping cranberry apple, and it's good. So it's crapple.
I'm gonna vape.
Whatever.
I'm gonna vape.
I'm not gonna vape. I am vaping.
Why I wear my fedora.
You know what? Don't fucking knock the fedora, okay? If I could find one that fit my head, I'd have it.
Jesus Christ, it'd be the problem for you finding something that could fit that big noggin.
Look who's talking.
That head is huge.
Look who's talking. You gotta fucking wear a soup bowl on your head.
Your head is... I got hats that fit.
Well, only because they've been stretched out over the years.
No, my head is not huge.
Oh, well, Jesus Christ. What do you find? My head the size of a manhole cover or something?
Yes.
No.
You got like one of those heads. Your baby's head, man, is bigger than your body. You have trouble holding it up. That's possibly why you do such a good bobblehead.
Why do you have to say such hurtful things?
Because it's funny and it's true.
It's not true. It's funny. But it's not true. You big ignoramus.
If it makes me laugh, it's worth it.
That's great. You're like, is anybody else going to enjoy it? You're like, I don't give a shit. I'm finding it funny.
That's right.
I do this for me.
Yes, you're my source of entertainment for tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm cheap and easy. That's for sure. So for those, like I said, Dave and I used to do a internet radio show that had some mild success, and it was called About the Mat. We talked a lot about wrestling, but to be more accurate, we talked a little bit about wrestling, and the rest of it was just fooling around and bullshit. So, and you know what? It was popular, and so we didn't want to change that formula. So we brought in I mean, dumber people.
That's not true.
Chuck.
You were the dumbest people on that show.
I mean, well, yeah. I kind of was the dumbest. You know, that was a good time too. I mean, what shit? We did that for 3 years.
Oh, it had to be longer than 3 years.
Oh yeah, because Chip was living over on Rollins when we started.
Right. Yeah, I think it was what 2001 to 2007.
Was it? Yeah, I guess. Well, no, it'd have been 2006.
Okay.
Because I moved to Florida in 2006.
Okay. And we did it for a bit when you came back, didn't we?
I don't remember. Was one of your dumber viewers a guy who called himself Curtis Mason?
Uh,
I don't recall that name.
yeah, that would have been so long ago.
Yeah,
And it would have been. We had our own servers. It was all done through all our own shit at the time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we had a domain name. We had a cloud server. We had, we were, and plus we were doing
our servers were up in the clouds.
Well, we were doing an online radio station too. I mean, we had, guys doing different shows during different times, and internet radio was booming back then.
And now they call it podcasting.
Podcasting, yeah.
Yeah. So we were in it long before everybody else.
That's right. We were doing internet radio before internet radio was cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean Ryan Smith and Mojo and Cue Ball kind of paved the way for us. Because I heard the Ringside Edge, and I was like, man, now that would be something fun to do. And then Ryan said, oh, well, we're going to call it quits. That's it. Oh, all right. Well, then I guess we're going to start our own thing. I tell you what, I had a hell of a time coming up for a name for the show. I'm like, nothing sounds good. It all sounds stupid. I'm like, Beyond the Mat. Thanks, Walt.
Here's my gimmick. That's what it should have been named. Gimmick. The Gimmick Show.
Hey, go grab your gimmick and we'll go gimmick at the gimmick.
Yeah.
The
gimmick like gimmick.
Hey,
man, I'm kind of hurting. You got any gimmicks?
Yeah. What you need.
Just call me Pharmacy. My name is Rite Aid.
Yes. Anybody? I used to be a professional wrestler. I did that for 14 years. Dave started his training, but due to medical issues and being stupid, he couldn't continue.
I didn't do it long, that's for sure.
No, I think probably a couple of months. And that was still when we were at Club X.
But oh man.
Yeah, that was good fun. You getting tired, buddy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for the night because I haven't had a nap all day, and I'm old, so.
Oh, get some rest. Hey, I want to thank everybody for jumping in the chat and talking to us tonight. We really do appreciate it.
And if you haven't, hit the like and subscribe and that little belly notification thing.
So that'll let you know when there's
Tickle my belly. Tickle my belly.
Yeah, click on
tickle.
Touch my belly.
Tickles.
All right, listen. Thanks you guys for stopping by. It was real fun. Dave, you're an idiot.
You're a big dumb dummy. Hey, Kurt.
What?
Does this sound like a phone hanging up?
Probably.